Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. So this week we're going to talk about PCOS and the diagnosing phase. A lot of times when we first see patients, we're seeing a symptom of their PCOS. Yes, other things are kind of present in their internal paperwork, but for the most part, the hair is what's bringing them to us, obviously, and they have no idea why it's happening. Number one question I get asked during my consultations is, why do I have this hair? Well, you have this hair because something's happening to the blood flow and the hormones that feed it. But what does that mean for a patient? So I'm going to bring you guys back a little bit. When I was 18 years old, I had a whole bunch of stuff happening to my body. And it was like the first time I had to take care of my own medical. I had to make my own appointments. And I just was so damn confused because at the end of the day, I was doing everything I'd always done, and I was yielding much different results. Now, if you went back and talked to 18-year-old Stephanie, she thought she was like unhealthy and like really struggling in life. But the fact was, yes, that was there, but it was manageable had someone directed me at the time. So nobody knew what to do with PCOS. When I went to my internal medicine doctor back 18 years ago, they said to me, well, you look like you're PCOS. However, you don't have bilateral cysts in your ultrasound. So, just lose weight, eat right, work out more, and you should be fine. Now, I didn't have the complaint of hair at the time because I had already taken care of it. But I had the complaint of hair and I had the complaint of acne, and there was nothing other than birth control that they prescribed me. And it wasn't until I had my kids that I was ever prescribed metformin, spironolactone, and those even didn't really help because the insulin resistance that they said that I had, and that I most likely do still have, wasn't something that they knew how to treat aside from just saying diet and exercise. The fact is there is so much to your gut health and there's so much to your body's physicality that you need to be able to point your patient in a direction that gives them more confidence. When you have a patient on your table and they have yet to be diagnosed and you are suspecting that they have severe hirsutism and PCOS, and you're seeing the other symptoms, it is my personal responsibility to help guide them to pathways that might give them better information. So, one, endocrinologist, gynecologist, family practitioner, they can all start creating a path for that person to get diagnosis and to get answers. However, the average PCOS woman goes for 3 to 5 doctors before ever getting their first diagnosis. And even then, when they finally get to the doctor that gives them the diagnosis, the doctor may not have the answers that help that patient get symptom relief. So take tools in your industry, such as using websites like the PCOS Challenge, Everybody's PCOS. There are tons of resources online. Educate yourself. Listen to the podcasts. Watch the YouTube videos. Do all that you can on your end to ally yourself with PCOS practitioners in your area. Because ultimately, we are usually the first line of defense when someone is trying to figure out what's going on. Now, I will say that in the industry, some people are hesitant to treat people with PCOS because if they are unregulated, it's a lot of chasing new follicle growth. When that happens, it is best to explain to your patient in the consultation that yes, electrolysis is permanent. Yes, it will be longer because of the severity of their hair growth, but let's find ways to get you the resources you need so that you can have symptom relief aside from the hair that you're dealing with. Let's think of all the things that you see alongside of this and try to figure out the best path for you. Get your feet on the ground, get talking to practitioners around you, get yourself out there, tell the people that you are an electrologist or laser technician and that you see women with PCOS all the time on your table and you definitely want to be able to find them resources. Get out there and talk to people. when I first started out in electrolysis, one of the things that I thought was crazy, but I did it anyway, was literally taking a pin drop on Google Maps and doing circles around the neighborhood for women's health doctors, gynecologists, endocrinologists, and dermatologists. And the reason I did this is because I wanted to make sure that they knew I was their referral source as much as they were my referral source. Your patients are inundated with like chaos when it comes to figuring out what is going on. Let's help them. So I'm going to drop some stuff in here in the comment section about different websites that I recommend, that I utilize myself. It took me until post my bodybuilding show to figure out that like stuff still wasn't regulated. Stuff still wasn't okay. Even when I was at my lowest weight, I was still incredibly symptomatic, and I'm still symptomatic. I'm still trying to figure out what to do long-term to make my health the best. Okay. So these are the things that we're going to help our patients with down the road, because we can be their advocate just as much as they need to be their own health advocate. So I'm going to drop those in the comments and give you guys some resources to look in your area. As a practitioner, I would highly recommend whether like creating a kit that you drop off at different doctor's offices on your day off, where you're going to like pin drop and then just find some people in the area. Say, hey, I'm a referring electrologist. Hey, I'm here to help. Hey, I see your patients, and get out there and get that information. It will help you tenfold. And that means that it will help your patients tenfold. So you guys have questions, drop some information here in the comments. I want to know what you guys think of the video. I want to know what you guys want to hear about PCOS. I want to hear from you. So, hit that subscribe, the notifications, the likes, the comments, do all that stuff, because we need to be able to get out there and get electrology, laser hair removal, and the hair removal industry in the know in regards to what our patient flow looks like. Have a great day, guys. Peace, love, and hair removal. Bye.
Oh, you are still here. That means that you haven't done the most important part about this video. Make sure to like the video, comment below, and hit subscribe so you can catch up on next week's video, just in case you miss the announcement. Talk to you guys soon.